Types of men every woman should avoid. I repeat, types of men every woman who wants to marry or date, go into relationship, types of men, those women you all need to avoid. I'm going to be giving you 10. In fact, I will make it 11. 11 kind of men or women who intend to go into marriage or go into relationship, who those kind of men you need to avoid. I've talked about the kind of women men should avoid and the men that were excited about it. Now I want to now bring my agenda on the decks. Number one important men you should stay away from and you should avoid in a relationship or marriage are men who still keep close contact with their ex. Men who, whenever they are talking to you, they make reference of their ex, or they always use their ex to compare you. My sister, run away from those kind of men, because they can easily use their ex. If they have the opportunity to replace back their ex, they can easily use their ex to replace you. So stay away from that man who is always making reference of that or using his ex to compare you. When I was with my ex, things was moving well for me more than now. When I was with my ex would do this, my ex would do that. Madam, tell him to go and meet that his ex. Madam, save your head. Save your head and stay away from those kind of men. And that use you to compare their ex, always make reference of their ex, that their ex is better than even you, that their ex gave them more favor, they did well, they were more blessed when we were with their ex, that you are giving them bad luck. Immediately any man tells you that kind of thing, that you are not giving him good luck, that he does not understand his life since two of you started. My sister, run away from those kind of men, because he always blame you for his failure. Three kind of men you as a woman need to avoid. There is men who never grows up. Yes, there are some men, they have refused to grow up. It is just like, despite the age that they are still like children who is still creeping, children who is still small. What am I trying to talk about? See, men that in their age, they still cannot be able to maintain good hygiene. There are some men, they cannot be able to wash their clothes by themselves. There are some men, they can't keep their house clean. There are some men, they cannot be able to even cook on their own. My sister, avoid those kind of men. You get why? Because those men, what they are really looking for, they are not looking for wife, or they are not looking for girlfriend, no. They are not looking for a true relationship. They are just looking for somebody that they will enslave, somebody that they will be that will turn to like their mother, that will help them to be doing things. You come to a man's house, his house is always scattered. He cannot on his own package his own house. My sister, he cannot on his own plate he used to eat when you are not there. If you are there, it is a different thing. You come to his house, and one plate is a bachelor, one plate he used to eat. You still come back, you meet it in his house. My sister, that man, avoid that kind of men. Yes, avoid those kind of men that cannot be able to arrange their own wardrobe on their own. They are still waiting for their girlfriend to come and do it. My sister, that man is looking for somebody to enslave. Avoid those kind of men. When you see them, run. But two kind of men you should avoid. Avoid men that is not ready to be serious in a relationship. Yes, there are men that when they are with you in a relationship, fine, you can be in that relationship, you feel with time you can work out things. But when you see that man is always telling you, honey, let's take this, don't you think we are moving too fast in this relationship? My sister, avoid those kind of men. Yes, he's not ready to settle down. My sister, avoid those kind of men, because those kind of men can just keep you in a relationship for years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. He will keep you for ages. You might wake up one morning and just decide to say he's no longer interested in you. So sister, earlier the better. When you see a man is not ready, when you are talking to him, he's saying, honey, let's take this relationship calmly. Don't you think we are doing things too far? My sister, run away from that kind of relationship. About 4 kind of men you should avoid as a lady. Avoid men that mysteriously disappear. Yes. There are some men, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 days, 4 days, they will not call you and they say they love you. My sister, run from that kind of man. Yes. A man who can stay a whole day without calling and checking up on you, even extend it to the next day, extend it to the following day. It takes 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. My sister, no matter how busy he is, run away from that kind of man. Run away from men that when they need you, you are always there for them. But when you need them, they are never there for you. My sister, run away from them. Those men who always disappear when you need them the more, run away from them. Those men that they cannot be able to call you, they don't call you, they don't text you, no matter how man is busy. It is my gender. No matter how busy we are, at least in a day we should be able to call sometimes or text. So men who disappears after 1 month, they will come back. Honey, hey, honey, this is what happened. They begin to give you source. They'll give you story. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. My mother swallow spoon. My grandmother swallow drinks mint. Madam, all those things are bullshit stories. Men that always disappear. They'll come into your life. They will disappear. Later on, they will run back. My sister, that man kind of men, run away from those kind of men. But 5 kind of man you need to always run. Men you need to run away from. High service men. Hey, there are some men they know how to do high service more than ladies. Before we know it is women that do high service, but these are men that do high service. Men that claim they are too smart, they are too intelligent. I tell you, my sister, run away from those kind of men. Or you get why? Because as a man, it is good you are always reserved. You must not always show yourself that you are this and you are that. If you see those kind of men, run away from them. It is not good that a man is always fronting himself always before anywhere he is. He wants to know that. He wants to make people to always know that is this, is that, is that, is that, is this. Madam, those kind of people, run away from them. Or run away from them. You cannot be able to live with them at all because they always feel that they are superior. They will always feel that you are superior while you yourself, you are just nothing at all. Run away from those kind of men. This kind of men you should avoid. Avoid men that have no ambition in life. There's nothing that drives them. When I mean something, there's nothing that drives them. They don't have dreams. They don't have goals. They don't even plan for tomorrow. What they already just think is now. As the money is coming now, let us eat the money now. My sister, avoid those kind of men. Men that are lazy. They don't want to work. Men that they are not even thinking of. They are not business minded. They don't think, they don't plan. They're not smart in terms of like, how will I be able to package for tomorrow? How will I be able to plan for tomorrow? They don't have ambition for tomorrow. What they have now, they just eat it completely. The ones that don't have job, some of them that don't have job, they just fold their hands. They just believe that it go better. One day it go better. I know one day it go better, but if you don't work hard for it, how it go take better? So if you see such men that nothing drives them at all, when they see their neighbor driving big cars, building mansions, they'll be jealous. But for them to hustle and work hard on their own to put food on the table, my sister, avoid those kind of men. Men who don't have dreams and ambition. Men who are not hard working. Men who are not working. Or men who are not hustlers. My sister, run away from those kind of men. Set of men you should avoid. There are men who makes you feel they are doing you a favor by dating you. There are men who looks down on you, who brings you down and make you feel that without them you cannot be able to survive. Without them you cannot be able to have a perfect relationship. They're the nicest guy in the world. They bring up themselves to the level that they are the one calling themselves Mr. Nice. I call them Mr. Nice, Mr. Too Nice. they are doing you a favor by dating you. My sister, no one is doing you a favor by dating you. Rather, you are the one. There is even a privilege for them to even have you. You don't know your value. If you know your value, you will not allow one man to just come out and make you feel that, yes, he's doing you a favor by dating you. Avoid those kind of men. Kind of men you should avoid. Oh, my sister. Another kind of men you should avoid. Guys who put no effort at all. So many guys, they don't put effort. A guy that can stay a whole day, he did not call you. A guy that can stay without texting you. A guy that cannot even if he doesn't have much, he's not even trying at all to at least surprise you with one thing or the other. My sister, avoid those kind of men. Men, I know it's not easy for some men, but at least as a man, if truly he loves you, he should be able to at least sometimes surprise you with little things. But when you see a man, sometimes he doesn't call you. He say that is his nature. My sister, loneliness will kill you when you enter the marriage. A man that cannot at least sometimes say, let me give my woman a nice treat, even if I don't have money. He's not making effort. He's not putting effort in anything at all. You are only the one who is just doing your possible best for the relationship to work out. My sister, avoid those kind of men. That kind of set of men you need to avoid are men who are married to their job. There are some men that are married to their career. Every time complain email, complain this, my office that. My sister, run away from those kind of men. At first, I know you fell in love. Part of the reason you fell in love with him was because of his career. You like him as a doctor. You like him as this one. Is this one is an office man. Is this one? Is that one? You know, all sorts of profession. All sorts of profession. I know every profession has his own challenge, but has his own time consuming. But a man who is every time is on his job, he doesn't give you attention at all. My sister, I know it is the money where he works that he will use to provide for you. But my sister, there's a time that will come that you will know why I'm telling you this, why you should avoid him now and look for another guy or look for another person who will be serious to give you attention. Because a lot of ladies who cheats while they are married, they are not even cheating because they don't love the man. Most of the times they don't get enough attention from their husband. They don't get enough attention from their partner. That is why it is better, so that not when you are married now, you will not begin to cheat. Because I know there are a lot of good ladies out there, they didn't plan to cheat, but because they don't have enough attention from her. My husband is here, my husband is that, my husband does not give me attention. Everybody needs attention. Women, they all love attention. So my sister, my best advice to you, avoid kind of men who are 24 hours married to their job. That kind of men you should avoid. Last but not the least, very important, men that are mommy's boy. My sister, I know you understand that one already. Mommy's boy. Mommy say this, mommy say that, mother say this, my mother say that. My sister, if you enter the marriage, how will you be able to cope? How will you be able to cope? Because the guy will always take all instructions from the mother. And if the mother asks him to drive you, the mother will drive you away. So my sister, now is the best time to avoid such men, because it is better to be single, believing God to be married, than to be married praying to be singles. So on my next episode, I will be talking about when you are married to mommy's boy or a daddy's boy, how you can avoid these things. What you need to avoid when you are married to a daddy's boy or a mommy's boy or a daddy's girl. Just stay tuned, watch, and do me well to subscribe on all social media platforms. Share this video.